Yo, so about 4 years ago, I created my very first top 10 Pokemon Wi-Fi, and surprisingly, I never actually expected it to blow up. It's about 2.9k views right now, yo. So I wanted to recreate it because, of course, with the 6th gen as the latest, so with the release of 7th gen and 8th gen, eventually going to be 9th gen this coming November, I want to make new top 10 Pokemon waifus. Some new and improved, maybe improved, really improved. I'm not sure if this is going to be an improvement, so without further ado, please leave a like and subscribe for more Pokemon and anime related content. Without further ado, let's head on to number 10. Yo, number 10, bro. Dawn from Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. As you can see, I preferred 4th gen. I'm a 4th gen simp. Like, Cynthia was probably one of my favorite champions, the hardest champion I've ever fought. And for me, I love that challenge of Cynthia. For me, it took me around 20 attempts to beat him in Platinum. Like, dude, this girl is one of my favorite kind of characters. So that's gonna be my number 1. Spoiler alert. But Dawn is actually really, for me, I really love Dawn in the anime. Like, kind of like a mentor kind of figure to, like a mentor. She views Ash as a mentor kind of figure, like a new trainer, kind of like they actually put a trainer character, like actually a trainer character with no experience of the Pokemon world, and have it study under Ash. Like, I love her development in the anime. I think Dawn is definitely one of my favorite in the Pokemon anime, like favorite character, the companion of Ash. So without further ado, number 10 is going to be Dawn from I think season 16, right? Season 16. I'm at season 16 to season 14 of the Pokemon anime. Without further ado, number 9, Flannery. Oh my god! The first time I saw Flannery in the anime, dude, I was in love. Like, in the anime, she was this clumsy, and she can also be a strong trainer, strong enough, fire kind of trainer. So for me, number 9, I freaking love me some Flannery. Like, Flannery is probably one of my favorite gym leader waifus of all Pokemon overall. Like, seriously, one of the hottest and coolest, ironically, coolest and hottest Pokemon gym leader of all time. So I just have to put one of my personal favorite gym leaders, Flannery, and plus she's rocking the fire types, and as you may know, I love me some good old fire types because I'm an Infernape simp. Like, I love Infernape as my favorite Pokemon. So anyone that can have a fire type as their ace, even Blaine, is instantly a favorite. But we're not talking about gym leaders. We're talking hottest Pokemon waifus in terms of character-wise and design-wise. I freaking love this, and not to mention her gym leader is one of the best designed gyms of all time. Like, even in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, I freaking love the designs of Flannery's gym. Like, everything about Flannery is just amazing. Design, personality, and even her fight against Ash is one of the most epic fight I've ever seen in Hoenn. So without further ado, number 9 is gotta be my girl Flannery. Without further ado, let's proceed into number 8. Number 8, we got ourselves Claire. Yo, although Claire in the anime is probably my favorite, but in the games, I kind of don't like him in the games. But since this is kind of a combination between the two, I'm gonna be putting her at number 8 because I don't really like her in the games, but in the anime, I like the fact that she's quite the strong trainer and mature, but more mature than the games. Because in the games, she also chose a fit, just like Whitney. So for me, Claire, and the fact that it's also related to Lance, one of the strongest trainers in the Pokemon world, kind of made me interested in Claire. Like, Claire is definitely up there in wife. And come on, this design alone. Your design alone. Like, would you look at my layout right there? Come on, blue hair with such a cool aesthetic. Like, oh, whew. Character design alone. That's just worthy of being number 8. So without further ado, number 8 would be Claire from the second generation of games. And now, this one, number 7, is going to be all about the anime. Like, it's enough to beat Claire, Flannery, and Don. Like, just his appearance in the anime is just enough for it to be number 7. Without further ado, number 7 is going to be Sabrina. I think she's got to be the yes. She's like just her design alone in the games and even in the anime. It's just so really kind of skin tight, sexy, kind of sexy looking, right? And her introduction in the anime is one of the darkest introduction lore in the anime. Like, I feel like she's one of those characters, like, I wouldn't be surprised if she was inducted at a young age by Team Rocket. Like, oh wait, is that her backstory in the manga? But in the anime, yo, it's legit the most terrifying, perfect for Halloween episode of the Pokemon series, the entire Pokemon series. Dude, I freaking love that episode. And the first time I saw that, I got goosebumps all over me. Like, that's the freaking creepiest Annabelle-esque kind of series I've ever watched in Pokemon so far. Like, I freaking love that. Like, her subplot in the anime is great. The fact that Ash literally had to go to Lavender Town to get himself a ghost type. Like, that was just... from then on, I freaking love Sabrina. Sabrina is probably one of my personal favorite, not only as waifus, but personal favorite in the entire Cantonian gym leader. Like, dude, one of the strongest. And the fact that in the first gen, fan fact, Psychic is one of the most overpowered typing. Like, nothing can actually touch Psychic type back in Generation 1. So for me, I freaking love Sabrina being the most OP kind of character of all time. Like, dude, I love Sabrina. Sabrina, you'll always be in my heart as my favorite gym leader and as my favorite waifus of Kanto Gen 1. Without further ado, let's go on, proceed to number 6, bro. At number 6, we got ourselves one of the Sword and Shield waifus. Yo, Sword and Shield waifus. Oh, and one of the characters that I ship with our character in Sword and Shield, Marnie. Like, I feel like Victor and Marnie is literally meant to be shipped. Like, they're just that perfect of a character. And Tsundere, kind of shy character. Like, you know, in anime, it's really hard for me to like the Tsundere archetype. Like, if it's too much Tsundere, it might end up like Luis from Familiar of Zero. But if it's done right, they can actually be one of the cutest anime. Like Rin Tosaka. Rin Tosaka is a Tsundere, but it also but she has her adorable nature. Like, it's just a perfect Tsundere level for me. Like Rin Tosaka, Senjugahara Hitagi from Bakemonogatari. Like, dude, if you've done it right with perfect levels of Tsundere, they can actually be the most adorable character. So for me, a Tsundere nature is just so adorable. Like, your smile kind of moment made me smile as well. Like, that's just wholesome at the max degree. So without further ado, number 6 is going to be Marnie from Number 5. Move over, younger woman. Time for the older folks to be here. The MILF of Pokemon Sun and Moon. The very first villain, which I love. Female villain of Pokemon, Lusamine. Like, how can you not put Lusamine? Like, I think in my last video I put Lily without putting this girl. That's definitely a mistake because I meant to put her because I love the fact that she was the very first MILF, no, villains of Pokemon. Not to mention, she reminded me a little bit, she's crazy a little bit, reminded me of Ragyo Kiryuin from Kill la Kill. Like, just the fact that she literally is obsessed with otherworldly beings, or otherworldly powers, is just amazing. Amazing, yeah, no, not really. And the fact that her lore backstory, I think, reminds me a bit of something an anime would do. Anime-ish backstory. I love Lucimin. The fact, I think both the first villain, female champions in here is in this list because I freaking love the very first. And ironically, they're also blondes. I don't know why I chose the blondes, but hey, that's just a coincidence. I mean, it's not a coincidence I love Lucy Heartfilia, right? Without further ado, number 5 is Lucimin. Yep, Lucimin. Let's proceed into number 4. Only one, number 4, the only one who got a kiss from my boy Ash Ketchum. Yo, Serena, of course. I mean, in the games, she's quite annoying in the games. She's arrogant. Quite arrogant in the games, but in the anime though, she's the most wholesome character you can imagine. Seriously, Serena, the fact that she was the very first girl to kiss Ash, like, I still, every time I rewatch that clip on YouTube, I still get a little bit of a blush going on. It's just a tingly smile in my face just comes like, oh my god, that was an adorable scene. So number 4, just for the fact that she actually confirmed that she has a feeling for Ash and she has the most adorable moments with Ash, Serena will be my number 4 in the top. Number 3 is Misty. I mean, she's the OG waifu, right? Like, how many of us, when first watching Pokemon, fell in love with Misty's tomboyish nature, kind of quirky nature, kind of happy-go-lucky bike, kind of owing, kind of yally creature. Do I have a problem here? Do you have a problem? Yeah, I freaking love Misty. Misty overall was one of my favorite OG kind of wife of Pokemon because I did start out as an anime-only fan, and then I transitioned over to video games because video games are the GOAT so far. I think video games and the manga are way better than the anime, so for me, I kind of transition from being an anime-only fan to a video game-only fan because it's more fun that way. I just love the game, and even in the video games, I actually also love Misty. Misty, though he's not really that active in the story of the game, knowing that he's actually more of a threat than Brock ever was. Because if you have Brock, for me, like, Brock is easy peasy. Like, all you have to do is grind up your Charmander and have her learn a Metal Claw. Like, I think Metal Claw is in 5th gen, right? Or 1st gen, I'm certain. So for me, it's kind of easy. Brock is kind of easy picking because I always, regardless, I don't really pick Charmander that much. So for me, the first real challenge I have in the 1st gen games or the 1st gen remakes games is Misty. Misty is one of the best water type Pokemon OG waifus of the anime. I just freaking love Brock and Misty as the companions of Ash, man. Come on, if I have to rank up all of the Ash companions, freaking Brock and Misty would definitely be like top 2. Brock being number 1 and Misty being number 2. So for me, I love Brock and Misty. Misty being the OG waifu of the anime, and Misty being one of the first challenge I have in the video games as well. So without further ado, number 3 would be Misty from Pokemon. Number 2, let's have a little thing for number 2. Like, we've done lollies, we've done MILFs in this list. Now, what do we have left? Oh, we haven't done the big sisters, the Onisan. Oh my god, there's the perfect one right there. Sonya from Sword and Shield. Oh my, I ship Sonya so bad with Leon. Like Leon and Sonya OTP for Sword and Shield. Seriously. Seriously, like, she's beautiful. She's beautiful, intelligent. She's ditzy. She's quite clumsy. She's lazy. She's everything. You could go for it. You could go for it? No, you could not go for it. She's just adorable. She's overall an adorable character in Sword and Shield, and I love that. I love adorable. She's she's intelligent. She's, at her age, she became a Pokemon professor. Like, she's quite an intelligent character, beautiful. For me, I love Chef's Kiss to Sonya. I think they did her right, and the fact that there's many Rule 34. Okay, bye. I'm gonna have to search up. Oh yeah, ooh, nice. That is one nice Rule 34 of Sonya. Oh wait, I'm still recording. Okay, I'm sorry. That was a very long Rule 34 session there. Sorry. So number one, totally off the hook there because oh my god, I just literally just look that one up. So number one of my favorite and one of the very first female champion of all time. I mean, you guys know that I love 4th Gen. Like, 4th Gen is one of my favorite season in the anime and in the video game. I love the 4th generations of game, Platinum, Diamond and Pearl, BDSP, everything about 4th Gen. I love 4th Gen, and the fact that it has the sexiest and champion of all time and the most challenging champion of all time, and also got the most enjoyable ancestor of Legends arcs. I love Volo. Knowing that Volo is Cynthia's ancestors just made me invested on Cynthia's lore even more. She builds up on Cynthia's lore so much. Like, I already love Cynthia. Cynthia participated well in the plot, helps you a lot in the video games, and even helps a lot in Ash's journey. I think in Journeys, she appeared 4 to 3 times in that series alone, in that season of the anime. So for me, I freaking love Cynthia. Cynthia is one of my favorite character of all time in all of Pokemon. Like, I mean, I love 4th Gen, I love Infernape, I love everything. I love Dawn as a companion of Ash, and Dawn as a companion in the video games. I actually don't consider Dawn as a rival, because she, for one thing, she chooses the wrong typing, so that alone doesn't qualify her to be a rival. And with that being said, I also don't consider freaking anyone from Hop to How as my rival, because they don't choose the right typing. So yeah, and they don't have that much of a personality, honestly. So without further ado, I digress on that. Cynthia is my number one. Oh hey, you're still hanging around? How did you guys like my very first 2-angle camera setup? Yo, literally, I'm probably not gonna be doing a lot of that because both my camera is not really the same quality. This one is 1080p while the other one is only 720, so probably not gonna do a lot. But if you guys like that, just please leave a like and tell me in the comments who are your favorite and Pokemon waifus. Without further ado, please leave a like and subscribe for more Pokemon and anime related content. Without further ado, have a good day and see you in the next video. Bye!